House live. More to come of Crowded House. Tim, what was it like when you and your brother were separated and you went off on a solo career?
Separated at birth, and after a long journey of discovery, we found each other again in Melbourne. I think we needed time apart. Neil had joined Split Enz when he was 18. He was basically still a lad, and he needed that time to go out on his own and find out who he was. And I needed to separate from Split Enz too, and kind of, you know, it was a necessary step. But it meant that when we came back together, we actually enjoyed each other's company, and we were fresh about it all. And we had a need too, like I think we both needed to work with each other at that time, and it just sort of happened.
Are you ever going to come back to New Zealand and perhaps invest in the future of New Zealand music?
You're talking to a label manager here. I've got a Definitive Records, which has, we put out a few singles from Double J and Twice the T last year or the year before, and we've got a band called World Gone Wild to be releasing an album soon. So in my own way, it's more in a pop way, I suppose, I've been doing that. The underground tends to take care of itself, labels like Flying Nun, etc. So, but yeah, I've always been keen to at least be aware, try and be aware of what's going on here.
We're going to take a look at a local band now, 9 TV FM. Tell me, guys, if you will, about the future of Crowded House. Do you have any distinct plans?
Well, we spend most of our time stumbling along, and that's as much of a plan as we have with Crowded House. But, I mean, it's not quite that simple. We're obviously ambitious, and we want the record to be heard in as many places as possible. So we're going to go and play live all through America and Europe, and we're coming back here after Christmas. So it's sort of standing up behind it, basically. We put a lot of work into it, and we're standing up for it and owning up to it. And,
my ambition is to find somebody who can do shiatsu and unlock this concrete block on my shoulders, marry them and have their babies.
Yeah, I'll do some shiatsu, but I won't marry and have babies.
It's the best offer he's had all day.
Tell us about the single Fall at Your Feet. We're going to go out with this track. So.
Well, Fall at Your Feet was a chorus originally. It didn't have a verse, and Mitchell Froome, our producer, championed this chorus. He believed in it very strongly, so he basically forced me to try lots of different things. And I was just about ready to give up on it one day, and he heard me singing this little song from way back. He said, there it is, there's your verse, and he was right. We stuck it together and we recorded it the same day, and it's probably one of my favourite tracks on the record.
Thank you both very much for coming along on the show this evening, and Paul also.
Pleasure.
Wish you all the best.
Now go to bed after this,